Okay, in this video, I am going to be showing you how to set up your Tweetdeck and connect it to your Twitter account, and so you'll be ready for our Twitter chat tomorrow. So just on a Google Chrome screen, just type in tweetdeck.com, Tweetdeck. And before you do this, you need to have already set up your Twitter account in order for this to happen, because your Tweetdeck and your Twitter account will actually connect, and that is how this works. And so it'll look like this. I'm already signed in. It recognizes me because I come in here, but if it didn't recognize you, you would have a little sign in over here. You actually, at least when I did it, you didn't have to create a Tweetdeck account. It just asks you to sign in with your Twitter account. And so you click the sign in on the web like I just did, and then it asks for your Twitter handle. So mine is Jennifer Fox 13, and there's no spaces in your handle, and then your password. And then my Tweetdeck is already set up, but I'm going to remove all of these so I can show you what these are. Okay, so this is a space where I want certain tweets to come through. And so I can, if you don't have this open over here, if it's just like this, to open it, you just click on the new tweet, and then it opens your options here. Now, if I want to set up my columns, I'm going to go over here to this plus and do add column. There's lots of different things that you can add. If I want to be notified every time someone follows me or mentions me or anything like that, I can just add a notifications column. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And all you got to do is go down here and click add column. And so, and you do have to click out of that like that. So this is anytime anybody does something to anything I'm in. And so like this person added me to her followers list, and I'll show you what a list is in a minute. Somebody favorited something I said, somebody actually followed me right here. And so anytime I mentioned, followed, added anything, it comes in notifications. So I usually leave that one up. Another one that I do, I'm going to go back over here to add column. I do a mentions column, because usually when I am participating, and I'm going to add column, usually when I am participating in a chat, I want to know if someone mentions me or if someone replies to something that I said, and so I can see it going on right here. Okay, so these are a little bit different. You don't have to have both of them. So if you want to get rid of a column, though, you go up here to this little circle and line thing, and you just go down to remove, and then you're left. Okay, the other thing I'm going to have you do in class tomorrow is actually add a column with a search by a hashtag. So we're going to go to add column again, and right here, the search, it's going to say, well, what do you want to search? And it comes up with ones that I've searched quite often. And so Mo Ed Chat is one that I follow. So we can add a column down here at the bottom again, and it'll add any tweet. And here's David Guerin, he's the high school principal at Bolivar. This will add any tweet that has the hashtag Mo Ed Chat in it. Okay, so I see all the ones that people are chatting about that are associated with Missouri. The other one that Brad Curry the other day talked about was the NT chat, the new teacher chat. Okay, so add column. So you can look at any of those. You know, people will ask questions, people will share links, lots of stuff like that. I'm going to get rid of this one so I can show you one more, and then we'll be ready for tomorrow. Go add column, then search, and then I'm going to add PT chat. And the reason this one is because it is actually a parent-teacher chat. And so people are on here, like the very first one, inclusive education, how to be an advocate. So some of these are resources for your parents that are in your room, but sometimes it is for things that you as a teacher can help touch your parents, connect with your parents. how to become an effective ally to parents. A lot of people will put links to like blog posts and things in their tweets just as a resource for people in sharing. And so there's lots of things that you can do with tweets. If you've never been on Twitter before, let me talk about these little things right here. If you mouse over the bottom of someone's tweet, if I love Joe Mazza. He is a phenomenal person to follow for parent teacher information. He has a podcast, he has a blog, all kinds of stuff. So if I want to favor that, I can click on the star, and that actually will save it on my timeline, and it will be accessible to me later when it's, far gone from right here. If I want to retweet something, in other words, if I want to say, wow, this is great, I want my followers to see it, then I can either retweet it exactly like it is, or I can actually edit it. If I ever edit something, you need to put an MT for modified tweet. So if I say, let's say I don't want to tag these people, I will say, excellent post. Okay. And then if I want to hashtag my Missouri educator people, because lots of people follow this chat, then I can modify that, which I did, and then retweet it. Okay. And the other thing on here is this respond. So this is a reply to this person about this chat. So and it's Joe Mazza's chat tweet. So if I want to delete all those people, I can. If I don't, I can leave them on there. I'm not actually going to reply to that one. Okay, so you can reply, retweet, and favor. You can also do lots of other things, like you can send people direct messages, add them to a list, all kinds of stuff. Okay, that's just a couple of things. The very last thing I want to show you is that you can actually create lists in Tweetdeck. And I have created a list, and I'll show you in class if you want to do this, but I've created a list that is classes that tweet. It's either teachers that tweet about their classes or the classes themselves tweet. And so you can go, I'm going to make a column of classes that tweet, and I'm going to share this tomorrow with you guys in class. And so if we want to see how some teachers actually use Twitter to share about their learning, then that's why I've created this list for you. Okay, so that is the basics of Tweetdeck. So you need Twitter, and then go around and just play with some of these things for a little bit, and then we'll talk more about it tomorrow in class.